Okay, so I'm gonna do another like Townie makeover kind of deal. This time I'm doing Phaba, who's one of the what's that fucking word? One of the three sages in the new-ish, I guess, Realm of Magic pack. I didn't see the trailer, so I'm just gonna start with that. But a lot of the people that watched it have like complained, I guess, that like the sages didn't look as cool in the actual gameplay as they did in the trailer. I wouldn't know, but I kind of agree that some of these sages had like some weird looks going on. And Alphaba was one of them. I mean, to each their own, I guess, but wowzers. So I decided to give her a little makeover. When I'm doing these Tony makeovers, I don't change any of their like genetics or anything. I change the eyebrows, and then I recently started doing this. I haven't done it in any of the videos I've posted yet, but I started doing it recently where I'm using like skins and eyelashes now. I still haven't decided if I like it, but that's what I've been doing lately. So, I don't know. We'll see. It almost feels like cheating, like it changes their faces too much. I haven't decided. I really haven't. But the skin tone is so weird, but I said just leave it be because again, like I don't change the skin tones. I usually don't even change the hair color. I didn't this time. I do sometimes, but I usually don't. And for her, I was like having a lot of trouble deciding because she's, like the mischief sage or whatever, but she's also like kind of an adult. No, like she is an adult, but oh man, I had such a trouble deciding. I eventually went with this hairstyle that is definitely downloaded or reblogged or whatever the fuck on my Tumblr blog. And I went with it because it came with this like accessory type deal that you can choose to put on in the hats category, and it's like different wands from the pack. I'm sorry, I'm having so much trouble like concentrating and talking today, so I've been like going to school and working, so the same thing that everyone else is doing. Just I'm tired. Sorry. But so this is what I've been, and it's been like a million years since I put out a video, except that I put one out yesterday, I think, at the time when I'm recording this. But who knows? I meant to be doing them like regularly, but it didn't happen like that. So yeah, I had a lot of trouble deciding on her hair. I couldn't decide if I wanted it to be something kind of like, funky, like something someone younger might wear, or if I wanted to try to focus on the fact that she is, technically an adult. One of the like families I'm playing right now, she actually like died from old age recently. So I mean, I brought her back as a ghost, but like this one I love and I never use, and I think it's so fun. I love the little hairs like framing her face. Anyway, I went back to this one in the end because I feel like it's like kind of an in between, you know, sort of like a younger person hair, sort of like an older person hair, just kind of in the middle. Plus, like I said, the wands. And then she was wearing like super dramatic makeup, so I tried to stick with like the, you know, it was just too much makeup. It was like very exaggerated, and I didn't want to get totally away from that because when I'm doing these makeovers, I try to keep them, more or less what the like Townie was already wearing, but also not. But I just couldn't make myself go too crazy with it. And then she had those like sparkles all over her face. I don't love them. So I was looking through, those are the little stars I eventually went with because they're kind of cute. I couldn't remember what wand she had, but I think the one I gave her is the correct one. And you can kind of see it when I think I'm going to turn around, yeah. It's honestly, they're really cool. And she definitely seems like the kind of person who'd be like, oh, where's a safe place to stash this really powerful, magical artifact? I know, my hair. And then I replaced that necklace with one that's pretty similar but like cuter in my opinion. And it's actually, that should also be reblogged on my Tumblr, and it's pretty cool. It's like a little like, sort of, I want to say like flask type deal almost. Like it's kind of see-through and there's like liquid inside and it comes in all these different colors and it's like the chain has all these moons on it. I think it's pretty cool. I would definitely wear it. And there's also like matching earrings in the same set, so if that's the deal breaker for you. And then again, I couldn't decide on an outfit. I definitely wanted to give her a dress. I looked at this one a couple times, I think, because it's a lot like the one she was already wearing, and it's pretty cool, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know. I mean, I looked at this in a couple different colors, but it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. It felt too young, I guess. The one I eventually went with, I don't know if I like for her. I really don't. But it's the one I went with, and I finished it, and I uploaded the video, and whatever. It's done. I have so much stuff downloaded, and, like, I really need to clear out my CC folder, because a lot of it, like, doesn't even work at this point. I looked at this one in all these different patterns, but I didn't go with it. Instead, I went down to this one, and I went with, this really pretty pattern, and it's, like, skulls and crystals in all these different colors. You know, definitely keeping some of, like, the purple. Just going, like, a little funkier. A little less old-fashioned, I guess. I don't know if that's really an old-fashioned dress. It's, like, old-fashioned aesthetic. She was wearing heels, so I think I gave her heels again. I wasn't too sure about the heels, honestly. But I think I found some that I liked for her. Oh yeah, I remember which ones I gave her. They were pretty cool. They were funkier than the ones she was wearing before, for sure. But they were purple. I don't even remember if her shoes were purple. And then again with the tights, I wanted to give her tights. I knew that for sure. But I wasn't sure which tights I wanted to give her. I wanted them to be kind of witchy, but not like too much. And I wasn't sure. Okay, so I knew I didn't want anything too crazy. Because the dress already, and then the shoes, it's a lot. I know it's a lot. And for a minute, I thought about giving her, like, skull, stockings too, and then I was like, no, like, that's too much. That's too much for sure. Those were the skull ones just now that I was thinking about, and then I was like, no. I think I went with these spiderweb ones eventually.